Hello everyone, this is Jason Jenkins, licensed real estate salesperson with Exit Realty Achieve, and in this video I'm going to discuss something with you that's very near and dear to everybody's heart, and that's the amount of commission that you're going to pay to get your house sold. Now, as a licensed real estate salesperson, I'm not allowed to discuss publicly or online how much I charge to sell a house. Regulatory agencies frown upon the practice and may see it as sort of a price fixing, but what I can tell you is that industry standard is 6%, and it can be more, it can be less, depending upon circumstances. Now, everyone wants to pay as little as possible to get what they want, and I myself, I'm no different than anyone watching this video. I like a sale just as much as the next person does, but what I understand a lot more than other people understand is that the value that you receive at different price levels varies. And with that being said, I'm going to go over some of the compromises that you will receive by working with a discount broker. The first compromise is the part-time agent. Part-time agents are typically new in the business. They haven't developed the skills necessary to sell a house, and they're not acclimated with the amount of work that goes into a successful sale. For the most part, these houses are experiments for them. And if you don't mind your house being an experiment, go right on ahead. But if your goal is to get as much money as possible in the shortest periods of time, call me. The second compromise you're likely to come across is the agent who really hasn't proven himself proficient. Like the part-time agent, these people haven't really acclimated themselves to the amount of work that goes into selling a house. They likely haven't developed the skill sets necessary, and they don't have the systems in place to make sure the right people see your property. For them, it's all about putting a property on the board, and they're really just dependent upon a listing to do everything for them. They hope that the right person sees the house, and they hope that these people make an offer. We don't work on hope alone. We work off of skill, we work off of systems, and we work off of putting your house in front of the right people. Now, the biggest compromise that you as a homeowner are going to receive when working with a discounted brokerage is the quantity and quality of services that the brokerage can provide. The best agents know that the broker that they place their license under has to be incentivized to invest in itself. A brokerage that does not invest in itself is not dependable, and that will have a negative impact on the transaction at hand. With Exit Realty Achieve, we are constantly investing in ourselves, we're constantly investing in our agents, and I know that I can depend on them for the support I need to make sure your transaction goes smoothly. Now, most people fail to take into account the actual selling expenses when selling a home. And for this reason, when they hear the price of their home, in their minds, they think that all of that is going into their pocket. So a lot of times, they'll try to forego using an agent who will, on average, charge 6%, not realizing that when you move forward and try to sell a home by yourself, you're going to take a bigger deduction from the house. Most people who make an offer on a for sale by owner, they're taking 15% less. Would you rather give a 15% or 6%? One way or another, everyone pays to sell a house. In conclusion, everyone gets what they pay for. So if you want the job done right the first time, call Jason Jenkins at Exit Realty Achieve 347-285-8508.